Here comes motion. Here comes the quarterback, Burrow. Looking for a block, and he got it up in the front by Hopkins into the end zone. Touchdown!
Fakes, throwing to the end zone. Wide open is Higgins for the Cincinnati touchdown.
There's the sneak. Burrow gets low, driving towards the goal line. He's inside the one, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
Welcome to New Stripe City YouTube channel for diehard Bengals fans. I'm your host, Ace Boogie. We're doing a live stream tonight, as you guys know. Usually around this time, this is when I start to get the live streams cracking. Obviously, we kind of do that for the most part during the regular season, but it's a preseason game tonight. The Bengals are taking on the Washington football team. So as you guys know, I was at the game last week. That's why there wasn't a stream last week. I was in Tampa at that game. This week, my man, Zem Hude is at the game right now, tuning in live, so definitely be sure to show him some love over there. What's going on? What's up with everybody? So things that we're looking forward to tonight. First of all, the Cincinnati Bengals are wearing their white stripes with the black and orange pants. Dope combo. I think all of the new stripes are fire. It's good to kind of see them get unveiled from week to week. They're pretty much going to be wearing the white ones the most or the majority of the season, especially I think weeks 1 through 3, if I'm not mistaken. So that's dope. But as far as tonight, things that we're looking forward to, how does Jamar Chase match up against William Jackson III if he is on him or if he's on T. Higgins? How do the wide receivers play against these corners for the Washington football team? And then what everybody really is looking at is how does this offensive line hold up against that defensive line in Washington, which arguably probably is the best defensive line in the league. How does Michael Jordan bounce back against going against that same defensive line again? Interesting. Michael Jordan isn't starting tonight. Xavier Su'a-Filo is going to get the start at the right guard position according to the reporters there on Twitter. So it's going to be Xavier Su'a-Filo to get the start at right guard. It's going to be Quentin Spain getting your start at the other left guard position. I hope you guys can hear me a little bit better. And so I think that we're going to see some good guard play tonight. And I think that we're also going to have to pay attention to the tackles, see what Riley Reef can do with him playing in, I would assume, a full quarter. We'll have to see how it goes. But also, one thing I want to mention, people asked, am I still doing the jersey giveaway? We are still doing the jersey giveaway. How do you get that jersey? By hitting that subscribe button. So we are doing that giveaway still once we get to 15,000 subs. We're actually closing in on 10,000 subs. So I am giving away a potential MIGOS shirt for the 10,000 subscriber. What's up, y'all? Let me say what's up. What up, Al Mac? What it do? What it do? All right, let me not hold out for the people in the chat. My man John Stockton, what's up? Iceberg, what's up? Stuart Monty, what's up? Devin Dukes, what's up? What's up, y'all? David Davila, what up from Orange County, California? Hude, what's up to you, bro? Let's see predictions for the game. I think that the Bengals can come out of here with a victory. Honestly, I think it'll be an entertaining game. I really want to see what our quarterback can do against their starters with Brandon Allen. Obviously, Joe Burrow is not playing tonight, so we'll have to see where that goes. But there's a lot of things that I'm looking at tonight. The pass rush is going to be interesting. It looks like Deontay Smith isn't playing because of the hydration issue. I really would have loved to have seen him play tonight because I really thought that he had a chance, a legit chance of starting on that offensive line. But give me 1 second. Let's get everything queued up here. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear that as well. It probably will be a little faint, but we're about to get it cracking. I don't know what's going on right now. They're showing ESPN right now. I guess the game is coming on there. Hold on. Let's see. Make sure it didn't go on the Cardinals game by accident. All right. Looks like the Bengals are going to be on NFL Network. So they're showing, from what I can see, they're showing Chase Young warming up. Yeah, man, I can't show the actual game. Like you should be able to hear it. What's up, Patrick West? Appreciate that, bro. Montez Sweat and Chase Young. Yeah, those, I'm telling you, Washington has probably the best defensive line in the league. Watching Ron Rivera and Zach Taylor talk before the game. So yeah, we'll have to see, man. I think it's going to be an entertaining game because you got Heineke for Washington. For me, that's the only thing. I think Heineke is definitely better than Kyle Shermer. So the edge may go to Washington tonight once we get later on, and obviously early on they got Fitz Magic, but it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I mean, these are the preseason games that you really want to see because the starters are actually going to play longer. And I'm really interested to see what the secondary really does tonight, especially Cheeto. I think Trey Waynes is probably playing. Yeah, we're going to do a play-by-play of the game, or I'll at least try to react to it and say what's going on. Let me know if you guys can hear it, though, in the background. Can you guys hear the game? Who day, all day, every day, especially on Sunday. Yes, sir. I guess especially on Friday. Yeah, San Francisco's defensive line is good as well. You got Nick Bosa over there. They got some good guys, but when you talk about 30 first-rounders, Washington has a few first-rounders of their own. I think they get the edge when you talk about the defensive tackles. Jonathan Allen. I mean, they just have those guys right now for sure. I'm going to check on Twitter and see if we got any updates coming in. Please feel free to hit that like button and subscribe. Super chats are open. We do appreciate that. That helps grow the channel as well. But to subscribe is completely free, so we appreciate that. I'm also on Twitter at New Stripe City. T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, the MIGOS. Oh, man. Yes, sir. The Fantastic Four. Joe Mixon, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase. Woo! It's going to be a fun season, man. It's going to be a fun season. Football team. I like the Washington football team name. I actually like that. I think that's the one that they should roll with. Just me personally, to be honest with you. I think that's the one that they should roll with. All right, just making sure. The new uniforms is fire, bro. You know, the new uniforms are fire. That's the only way. I've seen them in person. That first preseason game. Yes, sir. Yeah, that defense in Washington is no joke.
It's a great test. And, we saw the snapshot of receivers talking about firepower. It's kind of hard to get the ball to those guys that you can't protect. And
here we go. They're talking about the offensive line again. So the biggest thing for those tuning in, Bengals offensive line obviously was pretty bad last year, but they brought back Frank Pollock. And the reason that they brought Frank Pollock back is for people that are Bengals fans, we remember Frank Pollock from 2018. Believe it or not, the Bengals still had a bad offensive line in 2018 as well. Frank Pollock came through, and I think they gave up like 40, 50 sacks the year prior. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it was around that area. It was a bad offensive line. And Frank Pollock came in and essentially made water out of wine with that offensive line. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to be a top, offensive line team in the league, but they'll be much better and much improved than they were last season, especially with the acquisition of Riley Reef, especially with the emergence of certain players. They also brought in Quentin Spain, so we'll see.
playing from behind, you're going to have to throw the ball a lot. Somebody said 40 times a game. I don't think that's conducive to Joe Burrow.
We're not throwing the ball 40 times a game with Joe Mixon, bro.
We know what we're getting from Washington, although
I get it. They have to be, it's a show me league. You have to show that. this offensive line has improved. So I understand. And there's no better. I mean, honestly, this is the test really tonight. I can talk as confident about it as well. But, the reality is this is a very good defensive line. This is 2 in a row that they faced. So Tampa Bay was a really good defensive line as well. Now they're going to face Washington next week, Miami, and the whole season they'll be facing good defensive lines. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I think Heineke should start over Fitzpatrick. That's just me though. I'm not there on the ground in DC. But Ryan Fitzpatrick, he just seems like a guy that he can do some stuff, but he just can't take you to the next level. Burrow's not going to play tonight. I'm hoping that Burrow plays a series next week. That would be dope. If they could get Burrow in next week, that would be cool. Yeah, he is a journeyman. Ryan Fitzpatrick used to play for the Bengals too. Some of y'all forgot. It was the bad Fitzpatrick though. It wasn't Fitzmagic. Came in for Carson Palmer the year that he got hurt. I would say if you're looking for a link, there's what's the website that I use? It's let me try to find it real quick. Strikeout.nu. Check that out. Strikeout like a pitch.nu. I can't stream it here, but I can at least tell you where you can find it at. That should get you right, Nick. Game hasn't started though yet, at least on my stream. Yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick is who he is. That's what's up.
Let's get you out to the opening kickoff between the Bengals and Washington. Kenny Albert and Joe.
I don't know if I'm gonna do a Q&A at halftime, Al-Mac. We'll see. We might be able to do that. That might be cool. We might be able to work something out. I might be able to shoot a link so you guys can join. The only thing is that won't stop people from joining after the fact. So we'll have to figure that side of it out. All right, Evan McPherson's getting ready to kick off. I think that's actually Austin Seibert. I'm sorry. We should have cut him already. I don't unless they're trying to trade him. Here's a kick return. The coverage is solid. That's one of the things I would say for the Bengals that stood out. You got Stanley Morgan out there. Looked like Winston Rose was out on special teams. Steve Montez. That name sounds familiar. Yeah, I would, Al-Mac, but that people will keep coming in. They will keep coming in. All right. Fitzpatrick makes a completion, wide open to the tight end there. Linebackers for the Bengals were nowhere to be found. I don't know what they were thinking on that play. That was a huge gain. Looks like it's a fake run. Logan Wilson bites really bad, and Logan Thomas just takes it up for a first down. Jesse Bates is in on the tackle. Had to be at least a gain of 20. Oh, here's the other thing. Let me pull up the actual box score like we usually do. I'll get that pulled up. But it's a run to Antonio Gibson. Small gain there. All right, let me get this going. So for those that are at home, you'll be able to see the progress as well. All right, let me go ahead. All right, it's a play action pass. Oh, they're coming in. Von Bell almost had the sack. And the receiver drops it. Bengals defense was there. They brought some pressure there. Let me see. Let me get my. All right.
Cincinnati's defense, they spent a lot of money on that defensive line.
All right.
A few other guys to try and bulk it up. Weren't very good in the
That's. I don't like that one.
defending the pass either.
All right.
They're a much better run-stopping football team this year. J.D. McKissick in the backfield for Washington.
Guess. Hold on. Let me find a better one. It's 3rd down and 6 real quick. Kind of Bengals off the edge. Logan Thomas was pretty much open, dropped it. Our guy Mike Hill when it was in coverage, so that's going to be a 3 and out. So Bengals defense holding up pretty well. Yeah, let him a little bit too much on that one. The play was there though, but Bengals defense holds, and after a shaky start, we're going to get it back. Let me get the game cast. That's what I like to have. All right. Bengals offense is coming back on the field. So, quick recap. They made a couple of completions, really, for the most part, during that drive. It was a huge one to Logan Thomas. He had that reception of 28 yards. They had a carry to Gibson for 4 yards. Ryan Fitzpatrick on that drive was 1 of 3 for 28 yards. And the Bengals are going to take back over. So I wanted to get this up so you guys could see it. It's supposed to be on NFL Network in some places. I'm in Florida. I don't know where they're showing it, where you're at. If you're in Cincinnati, it's on Local 12. And if you don't have that and you need a link, strikeout.nu, but I didn't tell you that. I don't know, strikeout.nu. That's all I know. Should be able to make something shake. They said it's also on the Bengals website as well, Bengals.com, so be sure to hit them up. So what I can say is linebackers look kind of shaky. They ended up Logan Wilson bit on the play. Him and Pratt were in. That was a little bit shaky. But all in all, 3 and out, that's what you're looking for. Don't have any plenty of space for Logan Thomas. That was wide open, bro. I don't know what was going on with that. Also, usually there's a delay in some of the stuff. So it looks like once this game gets back that there's a play to Joe Mixon. So we'll have to see. It looks like it was a first down play action screen to Mixon, but it looks like it's coming back because of a negated penalty holding call from my man Quentin Spain. Appreciate it, Claire. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, Morph. We got a flag already. I'm hearing holding call. That's one of the things I'll say too is I think Joe Mixon is going to be a bigger weapon in the passing game. He flashed a lot of that last season. If you watch the first couple of games before he went out with an injury. So now I'm about to see the delayed play. I guess that's just the tech world that we're living in. The streaming world has its pluses and it has its minuses. Delays are definitely a minus. So Higgin goes in motion. Looks like it was an audible. All right. It's a play action. It was perfect, too. Wow, they called that as a hold on Spain? I don't know if I agree with that. Looks like Spain is on the right side. I don't know if I agree with that one. That's kind of wild. Yep, Bengals uniforms are definitely fire. Fire! Pants matching the helmets. Chase Young just ran right through CJ Uzoma. All right, so that's going to be tough because that puts them back deep in their own territory, 1st and 12. Here comes Chase. Looks like it's a pitch out to Mixon. Hold closes up pretty quick. There was no hold there. A little bit of a pitch there. Looks like 4th and 16. Looks like it's going to be an incomplete pass to Jamar Chase. So I'm going to see what this Jamar Chase pass looks like. I mean, honestly, that penalty really killed us on that drive. Getting a holding penalty back then and pushing us into our own 9-yard line, that's tough. So I'm gonna take a look at what happened. Yeah, 3 and out for us. All right. Offensive line held up pretty solid though. That was an incomplete pass to T. Higgins. McTire. So it appears that William Jackson III might be on Jamar Chase. Said Chase is gonna drop it. Yeah, it looked like it was an incomplete. Oh wow. Another false start. That was on Reef. Surprisingly on Riley Reef. Man, come on, man. Deron Payne, Montez Sweat, Jonathan Allen, Chase Young. That's a crazy front, bro. Yeah, you could tell they don't know about the Bengals. They said we got a ton of speed at receiver. Oh, Chase, you got to haul that in, bro. Looks like it was thrown a little bit behind him. Okay.
If somebody gets trapped in long yardage, then you turn those guys on the end up front loose. And the result?
Yeah, that holding call was kind of weak, bro. I'm like, the one on Spain was kind of weak. I don't know. That was pretty mild. Mild sauce. Definitely was mild sauce. What's up, Chris? Definitely had a lot of chances, but Huber with an amazing punt. But the only thing is, I did give him great field position, but 40-yarder, not an amazing punt. So, I mean, that was pretty quick. That was pretty quick. The offensive line actually didn't look too bad from what I saw, especially on the last 2 passing plays. Chase just didn't haul it in. And there was another one, I think some kind of penalty or something happened. I mean, you get 2 penalties on that drive. That's going to negate a lot. I thought the Quentin Spain one was weak. Obviously, the Riley Reef one should have been called. But we'll have to see. What up, CJ? I'm just here because the Panthers aren't playing. Allen got to hit Higgins. Yeah, that's the only thing with when you have in your backup quarterback, the passes aren't going to be as crisp. They aren't going to be as flush. But we got to see them. We're going to get to see them for a whole quarter. So, it looked like Washington wanted to use a heavy dose of Logan Thomas. Let's see how the Sorry, I'm over here reading. I mean, Jamar dropped one pass, dog. Like, I mean, it's his second preseason game. But yeah, I think that holding call was kind of wild. Looks like Gibson is getting some stuff going. I don't know why these streams are so delayed, bro. It's super annoying. It is what it is, I guess. Yeah, I did feel like the throw to Chase was slightly behind him, but anytime you get your hands on the ball, you should bring it in. But honestly, I don't think it was a great pass either. The team. And then why are they thinking about changing their name now? Isn't all the merch and stuff for the upcoming season already out? You might as well just roll with the Washington football team, in my opinion. I think that's a fire name. And I think that they lucked into it. I don't think that they meant for it to go as well as it did. Oh, wow. That was a nice run by Gibson. Looks like there was an incomplete pass deep left to Terry McLaurin. Would like to see how that plays out. All right. Cheeto on the outside. Cheeto is that guy, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, Cheeto is gonna be, I think, one of the best acquisitions that we made. Ooh, Hendrickson coming up in the run game. Man, too many people were talking trash about Hendrickson, which is crazy. You cut that tape on that boy. Man, he just shed two guys. He just shed two guys to make the tackle. Okay. Third down. So they must complete this one, I'm assuming. Am I that far back? Yep. Gibson with another nice run. Washington about to take the East. They could. I mean, you got Dak back. You got Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith out there. It should be competitive out there. I don't know what determines the speed of the stream. All right, it's a play action pass from Fitzpatrick. Man, Cheeto was there on McLaurin. Bro, Cheeto gonna be straight. Cheeto gonna be straight. Way cheaper than William Jackson III, too. Is William Jackson III playing for Washington tonight? I'm just curious. I'm just really trying to figure out. I think he's number 23. Play under review. All right. McLaurin, Trey Waynes is there. That's the thing about Trey Waynes. He's a good tackler. He's almost a sure tackler. So, not trying to be too negative, but think Drake Kirkpatrick but can tackle. So, somebody might make a catch on him, but he's going to make sure that he goes down. He's a little bit faster, too. Well, he's a lot faster, honestly. All right. Watching this right here. Jordan Evans splits out. Oh, wow. Got hit as he threw. Bro. Bengals defensive line. Bengals defensive line applying pressure. Applying pressure. Like, we never saw this last year. Who was that? That was Hodge. Bro, Hodge is Bro, they might have found somebody in Darius Hodge, man. That man came around that edge. Bro. What's up, the natural? Bro, Hodge might be a real deal, bro. This is first team reps. You got some decent people on that Washington line, too. Leno Jr., they just signed him this offseason, I believe, from Chicago. Looks like it's a 4th and 1. Challenged it, upheld, 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. They're going for it. All right, I'm going to exit out of this and come back in and see if it's faster. Because can't do this, bro. Linebackers killing us right now. Hodge, I don't know. Hodge was an undrafted free agent, if I'm not mistaken. Hodge is the linebackers, man, they might need to look into giving Reuben Foster a call because we can't have that again this season, man. We can't. Cannot have that again this season. Whew. Dak says we need them type killers, Hodge and Frazier, Trayvon Henderson, hitting gold on the team. I like Kayvon too. But Hodge is gonna make it pretty interesting. He's gonna make it pretty interesting. Hodge and Osai are definitely gonna be an issue, Al Mac. Yeah, bro. Yeah, they're gonna be an issue for sure. For sure. I hate when they do that because sometimes YouTube tries to copyright that kind of stuff. Right. The Bengals defensive line is good, bro. Defense looking right. Bro. Yes, sir. Definitely looking better. Definitely. 4th and inches. Bro. This Bengals defense looking different, bro. This Bengals defense looking different, bro. What? Nah, you not running it up the middle. Was that Larry? Was that Larry Ogunjobi? Look like Wilson got it in. Nah, man. Nah, bro. Nah, it's not soft no more up that middle. It's not soft anymore. They got Josh Tupou in there too. Big package. Reader. Bro. That's what I'm saying. They got some big boys. Wait until Tyler Shelvin get up in there. Yeah, it's a lot of meat in them trenches now. It's a lot of meat in them trenches. Wait until Shelvin get in. That run defense looking straight. That run defense looking straight. I seen it in person, bro. Like, and I'm not gonna overrate no like preseason victory or anything, but I just saw like the difference because we all know, bro, they were not playing like quarterbacks could just sit back there. eat a sandwich, do whatever they needed to do before somebody was in his face. Like, nobody would be in their faces at all. You can't hide that difference. All right, Joe Mixon gets a 3-yard gain. It looked like, man, it's a 3 and out again. Jamar dropped another one. What happened? 3rd and 9. Come on, man. So they stalling out on offense. This is a good defense, though. Like, I'm not trying to, but man, that's tough. 2nd and 7. Pitch to Samaje. They were all over that. Yeah, he did used to play for the Washington football team. Another Chase drop. Chase.
Here's a young man that has a skill set that's similar to Luke Kuechly. I'm not saying he's Luke Kuechly, but he's similar. We've kind of put those kind of responsibilities.
Got to get the nerves going. I mean, leave Chasing. If it's me, leave Chasing for the first quarter. Maybe even, yeah, nah, this is the first quarter. We don't need to risk no injury. Rookie mistakes, he's gonna have those. He said these ain't Joe Burrow passes. But in the real season, he got to put his body on the line, which I think he will. Flag on the play. Good coverage by the special teams again. Yeah, the QB definitely set him up to get murdered on that play. He was like, nah, he made some business decisions on that play. Okay, he made some business decisions on that one. Yeah, I don't think so either, Dak's corner. I don't think it should just be handed to him. He played well last year, but to just say straight up that he just gets it, I don't know. Like I said, I like to see my man Jacquez go in there. I like to see Chris Evans get in there. I don't know if you should just be like, here's the starting, here's the backup position to Joe Mixon. Yup, Chase definitely made a business decision. Yeah, he was going to get murdered. Defense is looking better. Somebody said throw it to T. Higgins. Bro, tell me why I almost thought that punt was a pass on the screen. I was about getting flashbacks of last year. Them corners looking solid. Jamar, man, I mean, things like this are going to happen, guys. Like, it's better that it happens now than during when the games actually count. So, I'm not going to pile on Jamar Chase for 2 drops. Definitely isn't something that you like to see, but he's getting back adjusted, man. He's been out of the league or been out of football for 2 years. He's getting somebody said sack. Bro, don't tell me. What? Somebody said sack. Yeah, different, man. Marion Hobby, bro. Marion Hobby. This I don't care if this preseason or not. They wasn't looking like this last year. Them sacks is coming. I'm mad I can't even see them.
When you need control over your home loan, Rocket can.
This is torture, man. I want to see the sacks. Yeah, I need that cable provider too, King Mills, because we definitely both still on commercial. All right, here we go.
Washington football team opens the 2021 season at home against the Los Angeles Chargers Sunday, September 12th at 1 p.m. Don't miss the 2020 offensive
My man Brandon Allen set him up, though. He just made some business decisions there. They going to show them? All right, here we go. Man, y'all going to stop messing with Hendrickson, bro. Hendrickson and Hubbard, bro. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. Hendrickson and Hubbard. Man, they tried it with Trey Hendrickson. Boom. That's dangerous, though. Washington better tighten up. That's dangerous. Dangerous. Fumble. Bro, I told you.
Empty backfield, Gibson bottom of your screen. As Fitzpatrick throws over the middle. He was looking for run there and tighten out of Humphries.
And his former teammate as well. They both have a really good feel for one another. That time, Fitz wanted him to come inside a little bit. Adam just didn't.
Strikeout.nu, King Mills. Or not King Mills. Steven Rodriguez.
Fitzpatrick started 7 games that year for Tampa Bay.
Play under review.
First quarter, 1st and 10 line brought to you by Nova, the official health system of the Washington football team. Learn more.
All right, I'm about to see the play now.
3rd and 14 for Fitzpatrick and the Washington football team.
Oh, nah, that wasn't even complete. He dropped that. Is that a fumble? They said it's a fumble. Bro, this defense nasty. It's only preseason, but these are starters. Bro, you see how Cam Sample out there, Hodge out there. Man, I told you.
220-pound receiver who can work the middle of the football field from outside in, as opposed to like Adam Humphries who works it from the slot to the middle of the football field.
That man not playing. That man not playing. Hey, appreciate you, my man TJ, with the $25 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Who that contribution? Appreciate that, man. Bengals ball. Time to turn up. See, TJ, we was talking in the group chat, bro. I'm telling you, the energy is different, bro. The energy is different with the new players they got in there. The coaches is tightening up. They got my man Marion Hobby. You know, Lou doing this thing. Let Lou handle the secondary. Let Marion Hobby handle the defensive line. Yes, YouTube does take a lot of the percentage. They do take some. So we appreciate that, man. I appreciate you shouting us up. My Cash App. Somebody want to know my Cash App? Oh, you saying to send it to my Cash App because YouTube takes that much? Yeah, I put my Cash App up. Y'all don't have to send me anything, but if you do appreciate the content in the channel, we appreciate that. But yeah, I'll put that up. Give me a second here. Man, Zach treating these games, these preseason games, like they're real games. I saw it in person in Tampa. Bro, I'm telling you, Zach is not playing. Zach is not playing. Of course, it's right over my face. All right, I'll be over here. But if you are here and you are watching live, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. We truly appreciate that. Helps grow the channel. Appreciate you, Awkward Occurrence. Appreciate that. Note about supporting the host. We truly appreciate that. Somebody said T is the X for sure. Ooh, T Higgins. Bruh. T is that guy. Please tell me it was on William Jackson. Woo! T, bruh. T not playing with y'all. T not playing with y'all. T should have had 1,000 last year. Bobby McCain, safety. Definitely a solid player. Okay. Yup, hit that like. Hit that like. We truly appreciate that. Hit that like unless you like the Steelers. That's what I'm going to say. Unless you like the Steelers, hit that like. 109 people watching. Please be sure to hit that like button. Helps the channel out as well. It's completely free. All right. Nice little run by Samaje Perine. Incomplete to Jamar Chase again. Chase, what's up, bro? Oh, my goodness. Phew. They're going to be talking about this. All right. Let's see. Let's see how this plays out. 2nd and 5. Overthrow to Higgins. William Jackson must not be out there. Evan McPherson. Don't have to worry about field goals anymore. Bro, what are you talking about? He threw the ball out of bounds. What are you talking about hand checking? All right, come on. Let me see what happens with Chase here. Oh, Chase, you got to make that, bro. Yeah. I know Zim at the game. Sick. Chase, come on, man. Yeah, Chase is struggling out there, man. Keep going to him, though. Keep going to him until he starts making these catches. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked with that one. Whew. All right, but one thing I will say, focus on the positive right now. I wish I was at the game to see what Joe Burrow is saying to Chase right now, because I know he got to be saying something to him. He got to get settled down. I know the Twitter streets is crazy right now. Let me check. Kind of crazy right now. Whoo. All right. First team defense looks good.
When I would enter a preseason situation like this, to me, this is a must drive. This is okay, guys. The fog is over. Let's get on and let's get it done. Make some throws, make some catches, do some blocking. Let's move the football.
Yeah, I agree. I think Jamar Chase should play a little bit into the second quarter. That's just me. I would keep playing him. I can't let him go out like that.
This is Gibson.
I can't let him go out like that.
Antonio Gibson out to the 24-yard line for a gain of 4.
I mean, here's the other thing, though. This is what you guys aren't even thinking about because we're so distracted by the Jamar Chase drops. You're forgetting that the offensive line held up. No sacks, no nothing.
So it's really somewhat new to him in that position. Dax Mills, slot to the left, the rookie out of BYU. Brown in motion. They keep it on the ground with Gibson. And Gibson's out across the 30. Picks up the Washington first down. It's exactly what I was talking about. Watch him press the hole. Coming at you on the left side. Stay with it. Don't try and cut it up. Bounce it up. Keep on driving. Almost broke it through. And he knew it. So close. This set of downs for Washington from the 31-yard line.
Man.
Johnny Brown, bottom of your screen, split out wide.
All right. Washington has the ball back. Fitzpatrick is going to be a play action. It looks like a screen coming. Oh, come on, Jordan Evans. Jordan Evans was supposed to have it. They're going to get a first down. Second team defense is in.
So Gibson on the screen from Fitzpatrick. That's wonderful.
Yeah, this offensive line looks great. That's what everybody kind of forgot about. But second team defense in. Gibson. All right, let's see what the second unit looks like against Washington's first team offense. I think the first team defense earned the rest. This is where we have to see what they have at backup. So they got Amani Bledsoe in, Cam Sample. All right. Pernell Wren is also out there. All right, nice tackle there. Gain of 5 by Gibson. I think that was Brandon Wilson on that. Incomplete pass penalty on Tyler Shelvin. Okay.
Both on the ground and out of the backfield last year.
All right. Ooh. Catch on Darius Phillips. Yikes. Dynamic Brown. De'Ami Brown. Man, Phillips, Darius Phillips always lets those. Yeah, he's got to get better. Come on, bro. I know. Can't whine about it, though. All right. Fitz. That probably should have been a touchdown on the low. Oh, that was on Tyler Shelvin?
21 TDs in 32 career games. He has a knack for the end zone.
Somebody said it was almost an interception. Bailey. Marcus, come on, bro. That's why you my guy. You can get them interceptions. Don't tell me you dropped it. Don't tell me you dropped it. Let's see. Oh, run defense said no. Run defense said nah. Run defense said nah. Dang, they still can't score on the backups? Bro, this defense straight. This defense straight, man.
We mentioned last week he had a Joe Theismann poster on his wall. Growing up in Maryland, rumor has it. Now Patterson split out wide to the left. Second down and 10. Time winding down in quarter number 1.
Oh, Bailey almost. Bro, Bailey is, yeah, bro. Bailey That man almost one-handed that joint. You got to get two hands on it. Yeah, Bailey. If you get that, you might be a starter. If you get that. Bailey, I told y'all a long time ago, Marcus Bailey is one of my favorite players as far as sleepers on this team. Watching his film last year before he was even on the Bengals, like he was one of the top linebackers coming out. All right, let's see. Oh, my goodness. That was kind of open, though, on the low. Jalen Davis. I don't know, bro. I don't know. So held him to 3.
Ball comes sailing in just a little bit behind, just a little over his head.
So now the field goal unit comes out.
Which was a lot of conversation this week about Dustin Hopkins and the whole mechanism. It's something that they're getting used to. That's all I can tell you.
New long snapper Hopkins missed a couple of attempts last week.
Bro,
Foxborough,
Bengals offensive line not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. Brandon Wilson with looks like the 21-yard return. I'm good, man. Take a chill pill deal. I'm doing good, bro. How you doing? Chase gonna be all right, man. He's catching passes from a backup quarterback. We'll get Chase right. I think that we'll see next game. Hopefully they get another drive in. I would keep him in. I would keep throwing on the ball because he's got to get those pregame jitters. We got to get through those. It's growing pains with every rookie, man. So we'll get through it. So it looks like the first quarter ended. It hasn't ended on my stream. As you guys know, it's a little delayed. But it looks like they ended it with a pass to Mike Thomas. Chase gone. They took Chase out.
Changes some of his thought process. I know they're going to find a couple of them.
so Hopkins connects from 34. Brandon Wilson out
Damn, Chase trending.
21 yards on the return. Listen to the team, 980 for every Washington football team game and the best DC sports talk every weekday.
Man, Chase gonna be all right. I ain't worried about that. Just gonna have to get the nerves off of him and get going, get some chemistry with an actual quarterback. He's probably not used to catching passes from Brandon Allen, so he probably doesn't know where he likes to throw it at, but we'll see. All right, Chris Evans is in at the running back position. Oh, okay. I like that play call to end the quarter. So that's gonna end the first quarter. I didn't see William Jackson out there. I'm just gonna assume that he's not playing in this game.
First quarter comes to an end in Landover, Maryland. Preseason game number 2 for the Washington football team. Tied at 3 with Cincinnati, second quarter. Up next.
Touchdowns, catches, rushing. Strength is in the stance. So big wise.
Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go check on something real quick. I'll be right back. Son just had an accident downstairs, so I will be right back. All right. Back to it.
First quarter stats brought to you by USAA. Official salutes the service partner.
22 passing yards, 7 rushing yards. So no offense, really. 29 total yards of offense. Washington has 120. They have 6 downs, 1 turnover. Bengals have 1 first down, no turnovers. So they got to get something going. They got to get something going here on this drive. It doesn't look like they're going to get it. Looking at the update here, it looks like it's another 3 and out. 2nd and 7.
Chris Evans in the backfield. Evans takes the handoff, running right, cuts it back inside.
Evans
And is forced back.
isn't able to find much on that play. Deontay Smith isn't playing. Dehydration issue. Michael Jordan playing in on the second team. Mason Schreck. Interesting thing is it looks like Michael Jordan's playing left guard.
Very athletic. Gets to the ball.
They're down at 5.
All right, looks like it's still the first team offensive line in. Nearly picked off there.
It's been the same since Jimmy Moreland came here 3 years ago. It seems like he's always
Pass rush seemed like they were getting there a little bit, but
a chance at this one. Just knocks it away.
no, decent pocket. Enough pocket there.
Coach likes
Trent Taylor. It's just not a great thrown ball. Like if that's thrown behind the defender, maybe. But if this is what Brandon Allen is looking like, I don't even know what Kyle Shermer's about to look like.
He was third punt taken at the 14. A fair catch called for by Bill.
Somebody said, who is Dundee?
Will come on in relief of Ryan Fitzpatrick.
See, Heineke, this is going to be probably the turning point because Heineke's still pretty good. Heineke is like starter level. Heineke probably should be starting for them.
Samus Reyes at the tight end position. Taylor wanted to work a little bit more on his footwork. He felt very uncomfortable with his footwork last week.
Nice ovation for Heineke. The fans, of course, remember his performance in the postseason against Tampa Bay.
Absolutely. After 5 quarters of football, really put on quite a show.
All right, Heineke's going to give a draw play here. Cam Samples in on the tackle. Somebody said it was almost a fumble. Fumble. Hodge was back there again. Fumble. Whew. Bro, I'm telling you, Hodge is real. Tell me why Willie Anderson just texted me. Life is crazy, bro. Yes, sir.
Last year, I think he was trying to play for position.
He might end up calling me. Let me see. He just asked, are the Bengals playing?
He feels it coming. He feels it. Okay, line up.
No cap.
Good decision. Excellent decision.
No cap.
300 yards in that playoff start against
We ain't got a cap. I don't know if you can see it. Mr. Willie hitting me right now.
9 for 15 in the game against New England last week.
All right, 35. This is the play y'all talking about with Hodge. Ooh, Hodge, bro. Hodge real deal. Freedom was there too.
Lesson number 2, as you climb
Bro, Hodge is not playing.
2 hands on the ball.
Yeah, I've been talking about Hodge all game. I've been talking about Hodge early in the game. I'm talking about Hodge now. Yeah, Hodge is definitely getting his own Ace Boogie video for sure. I honestly meant to talk about him when me and Zim were talking on the show. We brought him up in the preview. Willie asking me how they look. Defense looks good.
return. 3-3, early second quarter. In Landover.
Someone you can rely, who's always on your side. That's why there's nationwide. That's why there's nationwide. Nationwide is on your side.
You could buy this car from a vending machine.
Man, that's wild though.
Monster, we believe convenience
That is wild.
and service go hand in hand. We welcome you to come and experience the difference for yourself.
This is a crazy game though. Like, to be honest with you, like, there's good things, there's bad things. It's a mixed bag. But yeah, I would have liked to see Uno still in there. I mean, maybe with the Joseph Osai thing, they don't want to risk injury to him. But he's gonna have to come back from this. But yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Yo, you checked FanDuel lately?
There's just more ways to win.
That's what I'm telling you. There are more ways to win with FanDuel.
Man, that's crazy how like our fan base can go from how they just turn on people. Like y'all already know I was Team Sewell. I'm Team Chase now, but it's crazy to see how like people can support Jamar Chase and then he drops 3 balls in a preseason game. And the whole attitude and energy against the man is different.
Early second quarter. Full moon over FedEx Field. Washington and Cincinnati are tied 3 apiece, and we're pleased to welcome into the broadcast booth the president of the Washington football team, Jason Wright. Jason,
That's crazy how they just like turn on Chase like that, bro. Y'all can't do that, man. You got to keep the same. Like, if you believe in somebody, you got to ride with them, right? Like, it's a preseason game. It's week 2. Now, if he's doing this against the Steelers or something like that, okay. But the dude has to get a chance to get adjusted to the NFL. Yeah, Moss did get lit up. You got to give him a chance. Washington still has their starters in there. If I see Chase Young in, I'm just going to say the starters are still in. But I do disagree with taking him out. At least, I don't know if they did before the first quarter ended or not. I'm going to have to watch it back on the replay. But, yeah, I would have left him in. I would have let him at least get a catch real quick. All right. That was a run there. It looks like to Chris Evans for a couple yards. They're just not getting any points on offense, and I'm not surprised because it's a second-team offense going against a first-team, at least a mixture of people. I mean, if Chase Young is out there, that must be the first team. I'm seeing if I can see them. That's true. That's true, man. It's just crazy though. Like I'm seeing guys that was pro Chase that's just bailing already. I mean, it's just a preseason game, man. I'm not saying you can't critique the guy, but let's just relax. Yep, there is Hodge.
But more importantly, this renaming is about stewarding people's memories. People that watched you play, Joe, with their parents, with their grandparents, with their loved ones. And so we got to take our time to do it right.
All right, Jason, can you stick with us for one more segment?
I mean, this is the one thing I worried about with us not having Joe Burrow. Them at the game. Yeah. Bengals offensive line, though. Let's talk about the positives. Bengals offensive line, first team, did not give up a sack. Xavier Su'a-Filo played solid. Quinn Spain played solid. Riley Reef played solid. You know, they did have the penalty calls. I felt like that was a phantom call on Quinn Spain. Riley Reef did have the false start. What do I think the Bengals record will be? I think we could win 7 to 8 games. I don't think that that's, you know, out of the realm of what they can do. So you really don't trust the offensive line? I mean, I understand it, but the facts are this. They have played against two very good defensive lines 2 weeks in a row. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, now the Washington football team. That's not an easy task. That's all I'll say. Those are not easy tasks for them to do. Beating those teams is not easy at all. And when I say beating them, I'm talking about beating them from the vantage point of the line. You know, it's Chase Young, bro. I mean, we all know who Chase Young is. A lot of Bengals fans in here wanted him over Joe Burrow. Well, but it was a lot back then because I remember me and Zim had to fight off a lot of them. It wasn't until Joe Burrow threw like 7 touchdowns in a playoff game that everybody was on board. But that dude is a future Hall of Famer. You look at the other guys that they have on that line. That's not easy. Yeah, Chase Young. Yeah, he lit up. If I'm not mistaken, I think he lit up Cam Newton last week. I think he lit up somebody. I just remember that game. It was like one of the first preseason games, and he was out there. All right, Darius Phillips with a nice tackle. Mike Daniels doing his thing.
Such an interesting point. Kenny, the last 4 or 5 years, the fourth preseason game, we've seen one individual because the starters aren't going to play. So this is your chance to shine and trying to make this football team. And how can you make the coaches say, let's keep them around at least another week? Yeah.
All right, another pass completion there. Bengals are on it. Defense is playing noticeably better. Even the second team. But these are some of the players that you kind of want to see. So Washington's got a rookie in, Jared Patterson at running back. All right, Bengals got some of their backups in now. Darius Phillips, Kayvon, Jordan Evans. Jordan Evans is much improved as well. They brought him back, I think, on a 1-year deal. But he's one of their most athletic linebackers that they have.
I'm excited. Before I talked about being cautiously excited. I'm very excited about where I believe the direction this football team can go. Yes.
All right. Who is that? 96? Just Heineke, bro. Let's go with King Davis Gaither. Woo! Akeem Davis Gaither. Slam that boy. Dribbled him like a basketball real quick. But Heineke nice, though. He said, come here.
Don't take unnecessary hits.
Yeah, you don't want to take unnecessary hits.
I'm a fan of ball security.
Pretty much was wide open on the catch. Looked like it was a long pass, too. 2nd and 8. Oh, wow. Patterson with a nice run.
Always have love for a free agent running back trying to make his space. And he's quick, he's explosive, great low center of gravity.
See, this is where we have to see where our linebackers are going to be at. Our linebackers got to be there. Got to be there.
Last week you could have said, well, he was in there against, maybe lesser opponents, but not this week.
All right, let me scoot up. Oh, yeah, wide open.
Jason Wright, president of the Washington football team, 17-yard connection from
17-yard connection. Yandy Golden, I believe he's a rookie. I believe Yandy Golden. Let me look.
Patterson remains in the backfield from the Cincinnati 48. Here's Patterson up the middle.
He was drafted last year. I knew it was pretty soon. 4th round pick for them. For the Washington football team. I remembered that last name because he had the dual last name. Bengals defense holding on. Still holding on. I wonder if they still had Jeremy Sprinkle. Ooh! Hodge. Henderson on there. They're not letting that run game get off. The defense looks much improved. Easily. Offense really has been the issue. But I'm not really worried about offense because, Joe Burrow isn't there. Brandon Allen is somewhat limited. He's a backup, right? You're never going to expect Brandon Allen to go out there and especially line up a top defense like the Washington football team. You don't expect anybody to light them up. So, woo! Bro, they are humming on defense. What? Ken Zampese was his quarterback coordinator. Yeah, that's if Ken Zampese is your coordinator. Defense looking good though, bro.
I think that the Bengals can make some noise in that division. I think that Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cleveland is a team that's come on. Cincinnati, they can rattle some people's cages in that division.
That's year 3 for the head coach, Zach Taylor. And talked about Joe Burrow earlier. Started 10 games last year, put up some spectacular numbers before the injury suffered right here in late November.
If accelerating fast in wet conditions matters, what really matters is their bridge.
Cheeto was locking up.
We're all here for football.
Now, we're talking about those epic matchups. Unbelievable. The best matchup in week 1 and instant classics.
What do I think about Jesse Bates' contract? We got to get him one. That's what I think. You can follow me on Twitter at Newstripe City. I always tweet my thoughts. My thoughts are that we need to get Jesse Bates a new contract.
They are the most interesting team in the AFC.
Let me see. Let's take a survey.
It's such an exciting time for a fan. What we got was pretty good.
I'm loving this.
He's different than anybody we've ever seen before. If it happens in this league, we're all here for it.
Merritt, you had shots with Jackson Carmen. That's what's up. Joe Mixon, Mike Jordan, and Jackson Carmen. That's what's up.
Washington salute would like to thank Geico Military for supporting tonight's military appreciation takeover. More than 1,000 military personnel.
Jesse Bates does need a contract, though. I mean, I would think that you would want to keep him.
Geico for your support of the military community. And I believe the team went out yesterday.
Steven, strikeout.nu, bro. Strikeout.nu. Man, it's going to get ugly once Kyle Shermer gets in, bro.
Absolutely. Bengals start from the 15-yard line. Cincinnati.
No, I like Brendan Allen as a backup, but we're seeing the limitations, really. Maybe why he was at a shake. I ain't want to say it. What up, Matthew Brophy? I hope I'm saying your name right. Yeah, Bates deserves it, man. Bates deserves to get paid for sure.
You came back leaner and meaner. I hear you guys got a lot going on with safety with Bobby and Cam. How you feeling about it?
Yeah, Allen is really killing this offense. Who was that? Was that Evans? That was a nice burst. Or was that Jaquez?
Are you all the way back? Yeah, I've been all the way back. Good to hear. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's crazy, too, because Moss was on the Washington football team last year. He just got hurt.
He simulated that probably 5 or 6 times throughout the practices.
Man, he is really killing us, man, because my stream is delayed. It's a 3rd and 4, but I already know tonight that and it's an empty backfield. What are you doing, Brandon? Clean pocket. Bro, this is what I was trying to say last week. Not hating on Trenton Irwin, but they are acting like this man is Randy Moss. Like they act like he has go-go gadget legs and can jump up like he's AJ Green and come down with it. And I'm not saying he doesn't have the physical ability, but he just, to me, doesn't seem like a Megatron. There's regular people like Tyler Boyd that can't make those kind of catches for where they throw him at, and they expect him to come down with them. I think Irwin is solid, but it makes me question, maybe it's Brandon Allen. I don't know what kind of routes they have him running where they think that it's going to be like a Megatron jump ball. These are like 6'4", 6'5" catches that they kind of try to throw him. And I don't think, like you said, Brady, I don't think that they're catchable. He's a slot trying to play a 1. Yeah. It's kind of wild. King Mills is asking Ace, why you think the Bengals didn't invest more in a backup quarterback other than Allen? I think Brandon Allen showed enough, but I think you want to get somebody that's not going to threaten your starter. Now, obviously, Joe Burrow is the guy, but I think that's what it really is. They're trying to go with the Jim Sorgi thing. Yeah, nobody could have caught that. Nobody, yeah. But they just keep lobbing them up. I'm telling you, bro, if you look back at that last game, I was at the game. They were throwing up crazy stuff I'm like, why do y'all even think that he would come down with some of those? But, yeah, Allen needs to to do something. Woo! More pressure. They still picked up the first down. Who's 96? Is that Sample?
And you can see going him back to work. And he's absolutely right. Fitz brings, I think, a calm to that room. There's so much
I mean, there's only so much that our defense can do, man.
really stabilized it. And Taylor Heineke has had a great opportunity to go through
Brandon Allen really is 4 of 12 for 24 yards.
being on hits from Brian Fitzpatrick.
Bruh. That's not good. Get a vet that's content with being a backup. Yeah. I have to agree with that. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they were thinking. Looks like they're at commercial break. I'm going to probably take a break myself at halftime.
I'm pretty sure that's all. Maybe not.
When it comes to home buying, pretty sure isn't sure enough. Find the right mortgage with the local broker and Rocket Technology. When you need to be certain, Rocket can. People say changing healthcare will
Somebody said Brandon Allen looking like Andy Dalton on that Thursday night in Cleveland. That stat line is ugly. I mean, that stat line is ugly, bro. 4 of 12 for 24 yards. That's kind of weak. Joe Flacco, yeah. I did a video on that. I really thought that they should have went and got Joe Flacco just because he knew this division. He would be a great mentor for Joe. But they didn't do it. But yeah, the backup quarterback spot has been kind of weak ever since we probably say lost Driscoll. Yeah, Driscoll. It was kind of weak, bro. It was kind of weak. I mean, the O-line hasn't given up any sacks. So, I wish we had Dalton back. I don't. Are you saying as a backup? Nah.
NFL calendar, including the Super Bowl in Washington
Nah.
and the NFL draft in Las Vegas. Learn more at NFLonlocation.com. Kenny Albert lost
Sometimes you just got to move on, man. Andy Dalton is
the great Marty Aronoff tells us that
in the past.
5 for 5, along with 17 yards on 3 carries.
I would know nothing if it wasn't for Mark. I absolutely would know nothing up here. He is such a huge plethora of information.
Yeah, they're going to start moving towards the Bengals. They're going to start getting back right because Heineke is a good quarterback.
Second quarter,
And that's the equalizer.
Heineke rolling right.
All right. Sample showing some
6 for 6. Catch made by
some speed there.
Sometimes there's a difference between scrambling and moving to a
Talking about AJ McCarron.
This is scrambling and running.
Somebody said should have kept the quarterback from Bama. I'm thinking he's talking about AJ McCarron.
Now he gets it away.
The wounded rifle. Y'all better stop it, man.
A little extra bit of yardage.
The rusty rifle.
From Sample.
That rifle got rusty towards the end.
That's some real athleticism.
Second down and 6. Here's Patterson, and Jared Patterson has a Washington first down.
Jared Patterson.
I enjoy watching him run the football. I enjoy his
Yeah, Shelvin is huge, bro.
guy. Look at that little cut, tiny little
Like, he's so huge that he just stepped over a little bit. Oh, no, that wasn't Shelvin. That was someone else. But, yeah, he's huge.
He steps up. Connects with Patterson.
Bro.
What a great story Mike Silver told at the start of the
Shelvin is,
season. He was disappointed he was not drafted.
man, good luck running through that.
Beside him and his good friend from childhood, Chase Young, goes over to first time to welcome Jared Patterson to the Washington football team.
Chase's advice to him was, it's not
Now it seems like the pass rush isn't there as much.
he's been so impressive
Like they could have been a potential face mask.
all through training camp, of course, in 6 quarters of the preseason.
A huge fan along with his family. They attended games here at FedEx Field for many, many years. Pass from Heineke is caught and taken all the way down to the
Hodge is doing whatever he can. We just got a pick. Who got the pick?
in the second quarter, and Washington on the move.
Who got the pick? Let me know in the comments who got the pick, because it's still not showing yet. This is just preseason, so y'all can drop spoilers. Was it Jalen Davis? Was it a safety? Kayvon? Marcus Bailey. Let's go. That's why I like Marcus Bailey, bro. Hey, watch my videos, bro. Marcus Bailey. I told y'all I felt like he's the sleeper. Last year I told y'all I watched his film. He got interceptions all the time. If he got it, it probably was an interception. He sat on the route. Woo. Ooh. I think he got that. It was weird. That looked like an interception, bro. Let's see. What's up with the camera angle, bro? That was close. Yeah, it did kind of bounce. It might have bounced.
They can go frame by frame. And what we're seeing, it's very difficult to see if he got his left hand under it. Did the ball touch the ground?
Ruled an interception on the field. There must be indisputable evidence in order to...
Man, they had the worst ankles. Bro, it looked like it's not on the ground. I don't know. Oh, no, it did hit the ground. That was close, though.
To me, looks like an incomplete pass.
He almost got away with it. So now that doesn't look like it's going to be an interception.
Inside one.
Incomplete, so it looks like they're probably going to settle for the field goal. They'll take the lead, though, before halftime.
We know it's incomplete.
He said, we know it's incomplete. Dude, they know it's incomplete, though.
After review, the ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
Okay. They got it right.
2 for 3. I know my first one was off. 2 for 3.
Yeah, that was good instincts. That was close, though. That was very close. Can't sample 96 out there. Yeah, that was close. Diami Brown does look pretty big. Nope. Winston Rose. Ready to see when Eli Apple and those guys are going to get out there. Because the Bengals, they went ham this offseason at corner. And I don't know, is Drew Sample playing, bro? I can't tell. Is he playing? Did he play in this game? Oh, because his arm was in? They still watching the review?
I'd like to see that right forearm of his again.
That right forearm was in. Do I think Thad Moss is going to make the team? I think so. The Bengals. tight end position is not good. I mean, outside, like I just said, did Drew Sample do anything? Incomplete. I'm surprised. I thought that they were going to reverse it to a touchdown. Incomplete. Oh, part of it hit the white line.
Might well be inbound. Now we'll get a better look right here. I don't know if his hand lands on the
Yeah.
or not, but it looks to me like his forearm might have been.
6'3".
If the ball comes out, he didn't finish the catch all the way through it, so that would make it incomplete. But it wouldn't be a catch out of bounds. So Sean Smith looking at a couple of things: the forearm and the football.
So other things you can start to look at around this time, I would probably say the safeties, linebackers, some edge rushers, Tyler Shelvin for the most part, special teams. On offense, you're probably looking at the running backs, see if Jacquez Patrick is going to get some run in the next half. I would actually really like to have seen him with the second team offense. Think he definitely should have got some playing time with them.
You know, I mean, when you think of the Washington football team, Chase is the guy that really become the face of the franchise.
Yeah, Jamar Chase not Jamar Chase, but Chase Young has become the face of the Washington football team.
Cares about it so much, works hard at this.
Somebody said we should probably just nail it.
Hopkins hit from 34 yards out earlier. This will be a 31-yard.
Man, when you have 24 yards passing, it's kind of rough. Most of that came on the T. Higgins catch.
Washington, their 6-3 lead.
24 passing yards could not be acceptable, though. Preseason game or no preseason game. That's not acceptable.
And part of that was the fact that Washington had 4 different quarterbacks play. The way you build up your sack numbers is for your offense to go out and score points and force people to have to throw the ball. Make the quarterback drop back. That way you can put the pressure on. You can stand and support the pack numbers. I mean, that just speaks volumes to what everybody thought of him. As defensive rookie of the year, and all he had was 7.5 sacks, where guys are getting 13 and 14. Really a complete package.
What else impressed you about Chase Young last season?
When I first saw him play, his speed off the line. I mean, the way he accelerates. Now, what he's going to have to do is he'll have to add to his repertoire. He'll have to have that chop and move inside. He'll have to have the bull rush. I mean, he'll add now to the things that he can do to make it difficult for an offense to be able to hone in on.
Why are we calling timeouts, bro? Yeah, I'm with you. Play under review. They need to go get another vet to back them up. This is too ugly. This is skep. 24 yards. The play clock is more than we have freaking yards, passing yards. That's ridiculous. 25 seconds in the play clock, 25 yards. That's ridiculous. What is going on? Yeah, Brandon, you're going to have to tighten up, bro.
Bengals start from the 25. They have all 3 of their timeouts.
Oh, my goodness.
To his right, takes off. And will be marked down.
Yeah, I'm going to take a break at halftime, man. Take a break for a second. I'll be back in the second half.
I'm sure people are wondering
I don't know, man. Brandon Allen keep playing like this, I might have to end the stream.
putting something on film in the 2 minutes
If
ago.
Brandon Allen
In this situation, what you're going to do is Washington's gonna
has,
so maybe you're
let's just
focusing on
say,
one of the offensive linemen or a couple of the
let's
offensive
say 35 yards
in a pure pass rush
by
The Bengals still have only
half time. Well, I guess
51 total.
I don't know. They might throw Shermer in there
Washington defense.
by, let's say,
Second down and 4.
half of the third quarter. And might have to end the stream, bro.
It's complete.
Might have to end the stream.
Coming up to make the tackle was who else? Barry McTire. Once again, Ray McTire. He's been all over the field. Mike Thomas, the reception.
All right, so that's gonna be halftime. I'll catch you guys when I come back. Yes, sir. Just saw the Darius Phillips return. Let's get back to it. Brandon Allen, you better turn up this half, bro. 28 yards is not acceptable, bro. Let's just start there. 28 passing yards is not acceptable. You're going to have to do something. Chris Evans with a nice little run there. This offense in general has to get something going. Mason Shrek, penalty by Fred Johnson. Come on, Fred. Madden gave Jamar Chase the equipment that they should have gave Chris Evans. Those little strips on his arms. Those should have went to Chris Evans. All right, fake toss. Allen is taking too long, bro. What is going on? Bro, what is y'all doing in the chat right now? What y'all got going on? Tate just made an amazing catch.
Brandon had a lot of room to run and a lot of room to roll and really had a lot of time to look down the field. That's one of those where he probably gets a chance.
Appreciate y'all that are tuning in right now. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button.
Looking, nowhere to go. Nice job by the secondary.
Hit that like button. We truly appreciate that as well. So on my stream, I'm just now seeing the Mason Shrek catch. Bengals trail 3-6. All right. Quick pass to Trent Irwin. I keep hearing y'all talk about tape, but I'm just seeing I don't know if the screen is stuck. Oh, okay, yeah, there it is. Finally updated. I mean, that's what Tate does. That's what Tate does. All right, it's 3rd and 5. I think I'm about to see it now. Tate, woo! Tate nasty, bro. Tate nasty, man. Like, bro, he doesn't get enough. He doesn't get enough shine. Like, that's what he does. Joe Mixon and came all the way over to him. Like, it's pretty obvious. Appreciate that, my man Rowdy Every Lap. Appreciate that super chat, bro. $10. Appreciate you, bro. He says T. Higgins is a beast for real. He really is. Wow, holding on the defense, and Auden Tate still came down with it. Chris Evans is definitely solid. Pass interference. That was not on Antonio Gibson. They made an error and said that was on the running back. Number 30. Troy Apke, I think is his name. Woo! Man, Auden Tate is a problem, bro. The 4th MIGOS. Whoo, Chris Evans. Woo, with that 20-yarder. Let's go. Chris Evans. If you're subscribed to my channel, you know that we interviewed Chris Evans. I said that he reminded me a lot of Reggie Bush. That's why. You see that? Am I tripping or they had Jacquez in at fullback? Or T. Brady? Who is that? Let me see. Who is this dude that they have at fullback? Is that Moss? Yeah, they have Moss in at H-back. They put that at Moss in at H-back. Somebody said Allen is so bad. What did he throw? Interception? Incomplete. Man, Brendan Allen might not be it for the backup. I mean, clown show now. It must have been bad. Don't tell me he threw an interception. Makes a catch and then fumbled.
Now, in practice, if you miss an interception, you got to get on down and give 10 push-ups. I think Danny had a shot at
Weirdness incoming.
I think he's got a shot. I think that's 10 push-ups. Maybe I'm a tough judge, but terrific play.
Let's see. I'm ready to see this. Actually, I'm not ready. But with the Bengals, you can never be surprised, bro. You can never be. I've seen Brandon Stokely at the end of the game. Just grateful that this doesn't count. But let's see. 3rd and 6. Wow, bro. Man, that was Trenton Irwin's chance to make the team right there. You got to just dive in or something. I don't know.
Those flags came in really, really late, so you've got to think
Whew.
what to do with the contact, possibly,
Bro, what?
of the defender and the
How did Kyle Allen just run for a 99-yard touchdown? What in the world? Hold on, is that a glitch? Brandon, okay, so ESPN messed up. I'm like, how did this dude just run for a 99-yard touchdown? They got the whole error. Y'all see what I'm seeing, right? It's a big error on there. Of course, ESPN wanted to hate on us and get the points to them. ESPN tripping. ESPN was like, we hate the Bengals. Let's get them a 99-yard touchdown. Y'all trying to alter reality? What is going on? I know y'all hate the Bengals, but goodness. Okay, Brandon Allen. Brandon Allen did his thing, so we'll keep the stream going. Jackson Carmen's in. Push that power forward along with our man Fred Johnson. I know Steelers fans ain't in here talking and y'all lost to Ryan Finley last year. Come on now. Let's do better than that. Let's do better than that. Bengals offensive line just pushed them straight forward. ESPN is still over here off of one. Y'all seen them? They went back to 12-3 again. What are they doing? It's 9-6. Cincinnati is winning. No room to talk Bengals. You don't have any room because you guys lost to Ryan Finley. Is Ryan Finley even in the league anymore? Y'all lost to 2 quarterbacks that's not in the league anymore. Tim Tebow and Ryan Finley. That is embarrassing. That is completely embarrassing. Imagine losing to Tim Tebow in the playoffs. Tim Tebow just got cut as a tight end. Come on, man. Yo, stop the spam because we're going to kick you out. ESPN was like, nope, it's 12-3. All right. I'm about to get this dude up out the chat. I don't know what the scamming stuff is. Webcam. Nobody's trying to see that. It's always something that you're not even interested in. What's the point of even making it? Appreciate that, King Vortex. Got y'all holding it down. Yep. Want to trash talk? You got a super chat for a response. Good job, King Vortex. Appreciate that. I'm gonna make some more moderators in here. Appreciate y'all holding me down. Corvette. Juju. We got highlights and materials for a long time. Dance on that logo. We danced all over them. Somebody said I missed the last super chat. Oh, I got you. My bad, bro. Got caught up in the Steelers trash talk. But my man Rowdy every lap, appreciate you, bro. Said Chase struggles are Bengals fans' fault. Too high of expectations for a rookie. Fans need to lay off the hype train for real. I wouldn't really say that it's Bengals fans' fault. I think it's really a product, myself personally, of him not playing in a while, getting used to the NFL speed, getting used to the NFL game. I think that he'll be fine. I think Bengals fans were hyped. One of the reasons that they were hyped is because most people don't know this, but Bengals fans have wanted Jamar Chase since we drafted Joe Burrow. So the fact that it actually happened, I remember when we drafted Joe Burrow, a lot of people were like, what if the Bengals get Jamar Chase? Like, what if they do that? A lot of people were saying, we love AJ Green. Not me, but a lot of Bengals fans, I can't vouch for this. When we took Joe Burrow, we're like, man, it would be crazy if we could get Jamar Chase the next year. So that's why Bengals fans are excited, because something they didn't think was likely, because what are the chances that you'll be able to get a quarterback like Joe Burrow and potentially the number one receiver in Jamar Chase? They just didn't think that was possible. And then it happened. And so that's one of the reasons that they were excited. But, you got to remember Joe Burrow played his whole rookie year. And you got to remember, like, Jamar Chase hasn't played since that national championship, right? So Joe Burrow already played as a rookie. They already had a whole other national championship after that. It's essentially been 2 years since Jamar Chase has played football. Not only that, he's going from college in 2020 to the pros now. It's a different type of speed. It's a different type of game. He's playing with a backup quarterback right now, so they're probably – I don't think I've ever even seen Jamar Chase work with the second team. I'm not trying to make excuses, right, because when you get your hands on the ball, you got a nice little gain there from the Washington football receiver. You get your hands on the ball, you got to bring it in, right? No excuses there. But, I think it's just an overreaction from people a lot tonight. I mean, he's a rookie receiver. I watched Devonta Smith last night. He had some drops too, right? He had some catches as well, but there were some drops as well. I think there were about 2 that he had, right? These are just kinks that have to get worked out. And, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it until I think that it's an actual issue. Now, the real thing is, how does he bounce back from this, right? What does he do in practice? What does he do in the next preseason game if he plays? The big mistake for me, I feel like, is taking him out and not letting him at least get a catch before he got out of there. But he's going to get plenty of opportunities. Joe Burrow's going to come back to him. That's his guy. So I wouldn't even sweat it. I wouldn't even really worry about it. So, obviously it's going to be a big headline, but sometimes you got to just let those things kind of go. So we'll see. I'm not really worried about it, though. Like, as you guys see, you know how I am. If I feel like, something, if I have a feeling or I get a reading on something, watching the game, my vibe, is off or something like that, then I'll go with it. But I don't think that this is, anything to be like the Chase's career is over after a preseason game. Shout out again to Rowdy Every Lap. Appreciate that. Super chat for $5. Super chats are open if you do want to support the channel. He says that he agreed. Oh, Patterson with a nice game. I agree Chase is going to be dope. Just let him develop. Yeah, just let him develop, man. I mean, give him the time as a rookie to develop into what you believe he's going to be. Wow, that was a great run by Patterson. He made a lot out of nothing there, right? And now I'm looking at some of the backup linebackers like Joe Bachie that the Bengals claimed off of waivers, I believe. Heineke's rolling. Heineke's got some speed on him, bro. Like, honestly, Washington, y'all should start Heineke, bro. I'm going to just keep it like Ryan Fitzpatrick, you saw what he did. Heineke's got some wheels, bro, for sure. Yeah. But, yeah, just let Joe develop. I mean, Jamar develop. I think he'll definitely be fine. Yeah, the Browns fans have been going hammer this offseason. I mean, I feel like when the Bengals were winning and stuff like that, I don't think we were like that. Whoa, bro, he just made Bachie sit down with that spin move. But I mean, we just have to show them when we play them, man. I mean, the Battle of Ohio is what it is. It is kind of wild because it's like I feel like when we were up on top, I don't know. Well, maybe we did disrespect them. I don't know. But it's a lot of animosity coming from them. And I'm like, I would think that you would have more smoke for the Steelers and the Ravens, but it seems like they're trying to, like, target the Bengals. And, you know, for me, it's like I personally never really attacked the Browns like that. But it just seems like, I guess now that the circumstances have changed, they're trying to come at us. But, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm not really worried about it. Like, unless you win a Super Bowl or something like that, then it matters. Like, I think at the end of the day, they're going to have to pay Baker. I think at the end of the day, the Ravens are going to have to pay Lamar. And at the end of the day, Ben is going to retire. So, for me, I'm not really worried about that. Like, yep, super chat from Rowdy. That's the truth. A lot of people are going to say that. I've said that about Baker from day one. If you go back and you watch any of the AFC North stuff from last year, I said in the same breath that I said that they would go 11-5 last year, I still talked about Baker. Baker, see, what they don't understand is the Bengals, we've been there where you have a successful team. In 2015, we had that, right? Now, I probably even venture to say the Browns may be as talented, maybe even more talented than the Bengals 2015 team. But we all know what held those Bengals back. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, it was Vontaze Burfict. It was that. And, I mean, it's unfortunate because he didn't get to play. He got hurt. But a lot of those teams, Andy Dalton. So I know you're probably going to say, well, Andy Dalton, hurt his thumb. He was playing great that year. And that's true, right? Just like Baker was playing great this year. We've seen that before. So you look at 2013, that was a great Bengals team. I'd argue that it was up there with the 2015 team. But when you have an inconsistent quarterback, that is what happens. Teams that probably should go to the Super Bowl don't end up making it. Now, we'll have to see. Like the Browns, to me, did something smart with their coaching in terms of taking the ball out of his hands to make those decisions because Baker ends up throwing interceptions in that situation. And that's what you have to watch out for, right? So when you have someone like Baker Mayfield and you don't have a quarterback that's a Pat Mahomes, that's a Dak Prescott, that's a Russell Wilson, it's hard to compete with those guys. You could have the most talent that you want, but at the end of the day, it does come down to the quarterback position. And so I think until they get that, they've gotten it a lot better than they've had in the past, but still they don't have a guy in Baker Mayfield that I feel like could go head to head with a Josh Allen, could go head to head. And I wasn't the biggest believer in Josh Allen, to be honest with you, but can go head to head with a Pat Mahomes, and you gotta have that in this league. You got to. Bengals realized it. Obviously they realized it too late. And then they finally pivoted to Joe Burrow. But that's what you have to win in this league. So with that being said, I still think the Browns are a great team, but he's going to be their Achilles heel. He's going to determine whether or not they move forward and whether they, go deep in the playoffs. So, we'll have to see. Appreciate that, Rusty ENT. Appreciate the super chat for $5. Love the channel. Keep it up, G. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate the support from all of y'all. So that's what it really comes down to. When you talk about the Steelers, because a lot of people think that I don't really care to hate on any of the teams in our division when I'm giving my analysis. Now, when we just talking trash, I'm going to give you whatever. I'm going to talk about the Steelers and this and that. But a lot of people think that I'm really just hating on the Steelers to just hate. And I'm not. Like, really, with the Steelers, where it comes from is just look at their offseason. A lot of people retired on that offensive line. They lost Alejandro Villanueva. They lost Marquise Pouncey to retirement. They lost certain guys. They really didn't address it in the draft, right? So we already know if you have a weakened offensive line, what that really means. They lose the offensive lineman, and then they don't really do anything to recover from that. And shout out to my man just sent me a Cash App. Appreciate that, bro. Who day to you as well, my guy. Just sent me a Cash App from my guy. I want to give him a shout out. From Aaron McClure. Appreciate that, bro. Who day? But when it comes to the Steelers, right, like just look at their team. Like they didn't make any moves in the offseason in terms of the offensive line. They really didn't address some of their weaknesses. They lost all of those corners, right? So they lose from what I considered in their past. Now, last year, their offensive line was bad, right? But they had a reputation for having one of the top offensive lines in football the past couple of years. They sneakily had a pretty good secondary as well, right? They did nothing to really improve that. Big Ben looked like complete garbage last year at the end of the season. Like, we sat on AFC North Talk, and we talked about how he was done. We were like, he's done, right? And then the offseason happens, and everybody gets – I don't know. I don't know how everybody forgot how bad Ben looked. Ben looked like he was done in that game. Puka's in the game. So you take an old washed quarterback, which I'm thinking Eli Manning vibes, with a bad offensive line. Okay. No secondary help. They have great coaches. I'm not taking anything away from that, but then you look at the schedule that they had to play. They're not playing the Bengals for 16 or 17 games. And so when you look at that from that aspect, look at Puka Williams. When you look at it from that aspect, that's why I don't really believe in them. I do believe in the Browns to a certain extent. I don't think that Baker can guide them to the Super Bowl. And then the Ravens, they're the team that I feel is the biggest threat in the AFC North because their biggest weakness was really wide receivers, in my opinion. Offensive line, you could probably argue as far as the interior. They lost Orlando Brown. It's a 2nd and 13 right now after the Puka Williams carry. So, the AFC is going to be open in a few years, maybe next year. Webcams is back again. We got to get him up out of here. Shout out to my man Rowdy again for the $5 super chat. Anytime a Brown fan talks smack, just remind them that their only Super Bowl appearance came as the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, you would think that they would have more smoke for the Ravens, man, but honestly, the Ravens have been giving it to them lately. And yeah, bought some more Ravens. That's wild though. That's wild that you have to like play yourself every year. That's wild. All right, nice little catch there by Mike Thomas. Looks like there was a false start. Who was that on though? We gotta get these out of here. This spamming is crazy. I'm gonna completely ban them. I'm not just gonna put them in timeout. Shermer is actually. I was talking all that junk about Shermer, and now Shermer is moving way further than looking better than Allen. Yeah. Sorry. All right, I was trying to get him out of there. Crazy bots. Crazy bots. Put myself over here. I didn't realize how small it was. Holding. Still got Auden Tate out there, Trent Taylor, Mike Thomas, Jaquez Patrick. I'm telling you, man, Jaquez Patrick is my guy. He's not going to be playing. Nice move to Moss. You funny, Russ. You funny, bro. We trying to get the 10K, man. Trying to get the 10K. That's the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to this season. Can't wait to touch 10K. That's going to be a crazy milestone. Would love to talk about the story of this channel. So if you're watching right now, if you aren't subscribed, please help me get to that goal. I truly appreciate that. Hit that subscribe for sure. Can the Bengals score, though? I'm sitting here talking about all the other teams in the division. Bro, all these flags are crazy. You said Tate went up the ladder. The crazy part is Tate and Jaquez Patrick are really good friends. They both went to FSU. Both end up being on the same team. Also, check out my interview with Jaquez Patrick. Actually, believe it or not, I met him a long time ago. I'd probably say 2014. He was a freshman, I believe, at FSU. And I had a shoe business at the time. And I went to meet a couple of FSU players. It was the first time. Jonathan Franklin III. I went to go and do some shoes for him, and Jaquez Patrick was there. He liked the work that I did. Wow, he made that catch. Man, wanted me to do some shoes for him. So I met Jaquez Patrick when he was a freshman at FSU. He was big back then. So, it's crazy because I knew him before he was a Bengal or any of that. And, he went to the XFL, did his thing there. Then, obviously, the country shut down and sports ended up stopping. He ended up on the Bengals, and it was crazy because I used to have his number over years. Obviously, his number had changed, so I was trying to get back in contact with him because I knew he would know who I was. And finally got to talk to him. And I was like, yeah, it's crazy how life has changed because I now live in his hometown of Orlando. He now lives in my hometown of Cincinnati. So it's crazy how life works where I'm down here. He's up there. It's crazy. I'm really an Ohio State guy. Somebody said they sent me a super chat. Let's see. Stuart Monty. Hold on. I saw one from Rowdy earlier. I must have been busy talking. Hold on. Let me go back and try to find it. Oh, I got you. Got you, Stuart. You said, who's my favorite underdog to make the team? Who They Great channel. Much love. Appreciate that, Stuart. I would probably say my favorite underdog to make the team. It's got to be Hodge. I really like Hodge as far as what I think he can do. He showed us a lot more with the first team earlier. Yeah, I'll probably go with Hodge. Man, I got to keep an eye on the chat. Bengals got the ball strip. Bro, what is going on? What's up with the turnovers, man? We talked about that. They got to cut down on the turnovers. He got sacked. Bro, what is with all these turnovers, but somehow the Bengals are still like leading in games? Doesn't look like that'll be for long. Looks like Patterson took another handoff up the right for 14 yards.
10-9 lead for Cincinnati over Washington as we begin the fourth quarter. Have you been watching the Stats Plus broadcast featuring Next Gen Stats? Head on over to NBC Sports.
Not gonna lie, bro. I'm kind of tired. It's been a long week. Oh, yeah, he fumbled that straight up. Right when you give Shermer props, he's got a Kyle Shermer you. Michael Jordan's getting a lot of playing time tonight. Jackson Carman is as well. Michael Jordan is playing left guard. Jackson Carman is playing right guard. Tyler Shelvin is still in the game. They giving Tyler Shelvin a whole bunch of time. Yeah, I'm hoping that Deontay Smith is. I think he's definitely making the team. Cam Sample was injured. Bro.
Just a little crease, stays right behind the blocker. What a nice job of using his eyes and sensing and feeling where people are. And of course protecting the ball. That's like the number one thing.
That is tough. I'm about to see it now. Gonna have to send that to Pro Football Doc.
Did not see action last week against New England coming off the left ankle injury. There's Patterson once again. So it's time now for our Geico What to Watch for over the next 15 minutes.
Watch how the offensive line controls the game.
Gonna have to
Knocking Cincinnati off the ball. That's one thing. And pressure by the defense.
watch the replay.
You have to figure that Cincinnati's going to want to be able to do something, get them in a long yardage situations, and put pressure on them.
Yeah, Shermer is not that good. So Bengals have two backup quarterbacks that aren't really that good at the end of the day. Puka had like a reverse. Really a reverse. And ended up getting some yardage, made a lot of guys miss. He looked pretty good. But apparently they're not going to let him play running back. I think they got him at receiver. Puka is like equivalent to like when you have the people that aren't running backs or aren't, defensive backs, they just have that athlete next to their name. That's equivalent to what Puka really is. He's an athlete.
But it's actually a network connecting just about everyone, just about everyone else. It can open eyes and a cup of coffee and change minds about what makes a business.
So Bengals finally gave up a sack.
To connect everyone. So make Visa network working for everyone.
So looks like it's gonna be 3rd and 1 on the Cincy 9. Gonna have to try to come back. Somebody said Eric Dundee.
It's football season. Time to celebrate DC's football team with the new Washington football team scratcher from the DC Lottery. Stop by your favorite retailer and play the scratcher, and continue your winning experience by playing the new Instant Game online. Play the new Washington football team scratcher only from the DC Lottery. Washington looking to capitalize on the Cincinnati turnover, the sack by William Bradley King, the 7th-round pick out of Baylor, the recovery by Daniel Wise. And now Kyle Allen in his first series of the preseason, 2nd down and 8. Allen throws to the outside. Catch is made inside the 10-yard line by Isaiah Wright.
Right at 27 catches last year. This football team had a lot of different people throw the ball, catch the ball. We had people hurt. We had so many different circumstances and situations that really dictated. A lot of guys got a lot of playing experience.
Washington winning the division in Ron Rivera's first season as head coach. We're down in 1 as Patterson.
Yeah, like they tried to hold him off as long as they could. But like Washington about to get in this one.
25 yards and a 36-yard kickoff return.
Touchdown. Patterson kid is solid.
Constantly see the defenders as he makes contact in the hole, take a few steps back to gather themselves to try and slow him down.
So we're going to see if the Bengals get a chance to get a comeback here. I'll tell you what. If they don't score at least a field goal or a touchdown on this next drive, probably going to call it a stream. We've been going for 2 hours and 36 minutes. So obviously during the season, we're going to full games. This is the preseason. I think this is the first time I've ever streamed during the preseason. So we'll see how they respond. Depending on how they respond is how I will respond. Patterson's in for the touchdown. Obviously, I have a delay, so that'll play into it a little bit.
He was initially stopped and second effort got in the end zone. There's his number 1 cheerleader. Going for 2.
Say Rose got bodied.
Initial contact, just keeps the feet going.
Case Young has seen that before.
For many years.
Patterson needs only 7 more to match what he did in that game against Kent State last season.
I don't know.
Yeah, defense is definitely tired.
Yeah, well, you never know.
Washington
Must have been on a 2-point conversion. Let me see what happened.
Allen to the end
Oh, damn, Winston Rose. Yikes.
That was an outstanding effort. It's a good throw, and it's a great
But yeah, man, Kyle Shermer, it's on you.
Take a look at Jerry.
It's on you, bro.
Those legs turning. Gets it in
If
the
Kyle
end
Shermer doesn't come down and work some magic, at least get us a field goal, I think that we will be concluding this stream. We'll see, though. We'll see. But all in all, I think positives from tonight. Defense. Obviously, the negatives, Jamar Chase with the drops. So, we'll see. Pass rush look good. Corners look good. Linebackers were also had some bad moments. I think Marcus Bailey potentially has thrown his hat in there. If he would have had those 2 interceptions, probably would have locked in a starting position.
Touchdowns, catches, rushing yards. Strength is in the stats. So big wise came hybrid for your team and in the garage. 3 times stronger than the leading Olsen company.
Puka Williams, -2 yards or 2 yards. So Puka's getting some return experience. Right shoulder injury for Sample.
That's what I'm telling you. There are more ways to win. We can't do it. In a relentless world.
Man, that's tough. Right shoulder injury. They might have to sign Noah Spence after that. That's going to be tough. Eric Dungy. So it's up to you, Eric. I'm going to have to see if you can get a field goal. It shouldn't be hard with Evan McPherson, right? Time to see what he can do.
To get your tickets today. Williams will take it out. And he's tricked up shy of the 20.
I mean, being better than Allen probably isn't too hard. At least tonight. 8 for 17, 70 yards.
Strong hands. As a quarterback, you just get excited about somebody who can take the ball away from defenders.
Eric Dungy now in quarterback for the Bengals. Dungy rolling right. Out of Syracuse University picks up the
So Dungy had a quick run.
Giants trying to both quarterback and tight end 2 years ago. Sounds a little bit like somebody we know.
Yes, Logan Thomas. Yeah. We've seen Brandon Allen, Kyle Shermer, now Dungy. No Joe Burrow tonight. Boomer Esiason up next.
We hope not. No. In fact, some of these guys remind me of Boomer with their niftiness.
Appreciate it, Matt.
So who wore number 7 then? Oh, Boomer. No question. Next strike's on
We might keep it going. Bro, it's preseason. Why are you talking trash in the preseason? I don't even know who your team is, bro. Who's your team? I mean, we don't have Joe Burrow right now, so that's a big part of it.
Colby O'Brien was 3. Terry Henry was 5. I was 7. And Bob Belvin, I believe, was 9.
All right, we getting rid of the trolls, bro.
I like it. I mean, you give guys a chance. If you look at college today,
Oh, he's a Redskins fan. Oh, he can stay there. A Washington football team fan. Good luck with Ryan Fitzpatrick as your quarterback. That's all I'm gonna say. You don't have Joe Burrow. You got Ryan Fitzpatrick. So, I mean, you just saw what Ryan Fitzpatrick did against the Bengals. Not much. Not anything, really. And that's what he's going to continue to do for your team. Dude is like 38 years old. So, good luck with that.
things anyway. It'll be interesting to see a running back, which went from 49, I guess, for the running backs. Tight end days.
Who that, Davis Martin?
DBs haven't changed that much.
We saw Jamar Chase earlier with first-round pick out of LSU for the Bengals. He was the first Bengal in team history to wear uniform number 1. Goes down in 4. Duncan complete. Patrick. We head back down to the field. Check in with Mike Silver. Mike.
Here with Taylor Heineke. Starting off 9 for 9. Were you feeling it? Were you feeling hot?
I didn't even know I was starting for 9 for 9. Biggest point of emphasis this time was just to get complete.
Sample has a shoulder injury. Probably going to have to get an MRI and all of that on there.
There was a guy with a great fake right over here. It was right in front of me. But how many times are you going to hear the words ball security this week?
Yeah, ball security is going to be definitely drilled in my brain this week. But, it's something definitely I need to work on. So it'll be good this week to really work on that.
Have you been able to enjoy the Jared Patterson show?
Yeah, I love him the ball off and kind of looking back and see what he does. I don't know how he sees what he sees in there, but he's doing a great job out there, and I know the whole team's excited for him.
Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
The other thing, too, about Taylor is his footwork got a little away from him last week, and he's done a much better job this week. I love to see somebody who says, okay, this is something you need to work on, and then the next week you see the improvement. And that, to me, means somebody really is working hard.
Bunchy under pressure. Flips it away. And there's a penalty marker. Back to the 22-yard line.
It's a lot of flags going on right now. It's pretty messy towards the end of the game.
Interesting call. I'm not sure what it was. I know the flag came out when Dungy hit the ground. It was on his way.
Fouls by both teams on the play. And eligible man downfield, offense number 63. That foul was disregarded.
Yeah, Ace is definitely tired.
Defense number 92. That penalty was reinforced 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic.
Been a long week. For sure. I just don't want to fall asleep while I'm streaming. Honestly, this is probably going to be the last drive for me, man. We'll see how it ends. Hopefully my man Jaquez brings it home. He said I got old man energy. You funny, bro. Nah, I got workman energy. Grind. That's all we know. Grind, and grind some more.
Daniel Wise has been all over the field in the second half. I don't think there was any.
Yeah, I'm with you. We need to play the Vikings already. Somebody said I'm about to fall asleep on the stream.
All the defensive linemen are so gun shy.
Bro, our offensive lineman got that energy for real. Whoo!
35-yard line.
We talked about Jaquez's size, Kenny.
Jaquez Patrick.
6'2", 230. He gets ahead of steam. But once he gets going, he's a load to bring down.
Second and 14. Thad Moss dropped it.
Just as an FYI to remind people, there is no overtime in preseason. So we got about 8 minutes, 15 seconds of football left.
They close last week.
Yeah, too close.
Yeah, my stream is behind. I'm just now seeing how they caught Chris Evans back in the backfield. Jaquez Patrick. I'm telling you, bro, he's not to be played with. 4 carries, 29 yards.
This has been a game where we've seen a lot of wonderful individual efforts.
They got to get him in earlier in the game.
On that side, just great individual efforts.
Empty backfield, second and 14. Dutchie over the middle, and that's broken up.
Oh yeah, that was tough.
Veteran linebacker who spent some time
Yes, sir. Evan McPherson is money.
and the New York Giants. Ron Rivera
So I'm gonna probably end it off that. As you guys can see, pretty tired. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I'm gonna obviously be giving my thoughts on this game. It'll probably be tomorrow. But thank you guys for rocking with me. And as usual, I'll leave you guys with a who day, all day, every day, and especially on Sunday.
Here comes motion. Here comes the quarterback, Burrow. Looking for a block, and he got it up in the front by Hopkins into the end zone. Touchdown!
Fakes, throwing to the end zone, wide open is Higgins for the Cincinnati touchdown. There's the sneak. Burrow gets low, driving towards the goal line.